Well, good morning, guys. What a sight this is. So I decided to take a few days off to spend consecutive full days with my daughter. Really spend some time with her since we've been so busy lately. And that was nice. Little rested up and ready to get back out on the road, which is weird because hitting the road on a little road trip today in the single cab. Got more vans to move, which come out of right by Toledo, Ohio. So we're gonna run some cars to Ohio and Michigan, stay the night in a hotel, and then bring those vans back tomorrow. Be back just one night out on the road, helping out that customer I move all the vans for. But we're here getting diesel, which is weird. Getting diesel out of Royal Farms, but here in Maryland, since the fuel tax is suspended, it seems to be the cheapest. It's $4.43 right now, so I'm gonna get diesel and DEF, and we're gonna get out on the road. Well, another day searching for cars. Now this is Mannheim Keystone. Adam knows how much I hate this place. I think because this is a public auction. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this Mannheim is public, so they get a lot more junky cars from individuals, and then they got all these freaking campers everywhere. But got our jump box, not coming in without that, and I think we're picking up like a 4Runner. I had the gate pass in my pocket, but with this being a public auction, a little fire damage on that. They get some pretty cool stuff here. Unique stuff. Most of it's junk, but it's always something you can find. Found it. Of course it was dead. It's a clean little 4Runner. Fired right up with a jump. It's actually got a Toyota battery in it. Seems pretty clean. Some damage here. We'll have to get some good pictures. Hopefully get some of this water off, driving it out to the truck so we can take some good pictures of it for our inspection. And this one ends up, I don't know, somewhere in Ohio.
All right, man, be safe, all right? Yep.
Okay, so story time. I gotta take this jacket off. I got brake fluid all over me. So this guy's loading here beside me. Pulls up, stops. Pulls up, stops, and I'm like, something wrong? So I look back at his trailer, see like if his trailer axles are like the brakes are stuck or something. And winds down his window and goes, asked if I spoke Spanish, and I said no, but what's going on? He said no brake. It's like, that's weird. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Anyways, so I walk over. He's pointing to the pedal. The pedal's going to the floor. And he said, new brake. So I look in at front wheels, and it's got new brakes on the front axle. I was like, all right, well, let me grab my toolkit. You probably just need to bleed them. Probably got a bunch of air in them. Sure enough, here I am, bleeding somebody else's brakes in the parking lot. The worst part is, hey, he drove all the way here like that from New Jersey. Scary. 2, he told his boss, he's just a company driver. Told his boss says, oh, it'll be fine. And he didn't want to leave the parking lot because he drove all the way here empty, picked up 2 cars, and he didn't want to leave the parking lot with soft brakes. Oh, man. Makes you wonder. Alrighty, welcome to Copart, York Haven, right outside of York, PA. Good news is we're in line and we're in the queue already. I was the only one else coming up the road, and there's only 2 other trucks here waiting to be loaded, so that's a good sign. I said 22 minutes. How about 2 minutes? Someone's ready to assist me at the counter. Today might be going my way. All right, we got 2014 BMW 550. See that D there above York Haven? That means the vehicle runs and drives. Looks like they paid $11,908 for it. Ready to go. All right, there's number 2's on. Now try to get number 3, which is a 2022 RAV4. And then we're Headed west from there. All right, third piece of the puzzle. 2022 RAV4. So that the Lamborghini you just saw is the owner of Toyota York. It's a Performante with an Underground Racing twin turbo kit on it. It's pretty impressive to see. It's just sitting there in the showroom. There was another one under the cover. I think it was a SV. The guys didn't know the cover was on it. Anyways, I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to stuff like that. But we're gonna get some things shifted around and do our inspection on this. They had it sitting in the showroom, which was nice. So it's nice and clean now. Won't be by the time it gets to Michigan. Nope. That's how we're gonna put them for the way we have to deliver them. I'll explain it later. Obviously this thing came from Copart to run and drive, but it has some, I guess because it has some of like the forward collision and stuff messed up, keeps wanting to put on the parking brakes. You can only like move it an inch at a time and the brakes clamp down real quick. But we'll get all this strapped down, plenty of room, and head west. Kind of excited. It's kind of it's a good feeling once you get all the cars on the deck, especially like Copart cars or auction cars. You never know what you're going to get yourself into. Oh yeah, I didn't miss this about cars. Residential deliveries. If I had to pay to live in here, I'd be mad. Like if there's an HOA, these roads are absolutely atrocious. But anyways, we got the BMW delivered, so we had to slip the RAV off, unload the BMW. Now in 4 miles, we slip the RAV off again, deliver the 4Runner, and the RAV gets delivered tomorrow morning, closer to where we pick up. So here I am wasting time because the guy told me he'd be here 10 minutes ago to pay me, and he's not. But anyways, so I'm sitting here watching these kids play flag football over here, and I was, as you can see, they're out there in the field. Anyways, I'm sitting here watching them and listening. When I was unloading, I was listening to their coaches. And it's funny how frustrated I was getting knowing what I went through as a kid playing football at that age. And their coaches over there teaching them like how to go in motion and stuff when they should be teaching them fundamentals. But I guess that's just maybe the way I was raised, where I grew up, and everything was drills and fundamentals first. There was none of that trickery or none of that nonsense allowed at any of our practices, but I don't know. I feel bad for the boy I'm bringing into this world. I'm not coaching, that's for sure. I couldn't do it. I don't see how coaches do it nowadays with the way kids act, the way parents act. It's a quick way to get put in jail. I think this place has every Audi available in the United States. Jesus Christ. So I sent the guy a text and I said, hey, I'm unloaded. You'll see me sitting at the end of your drive with the 4-ways on. Because he's got to pay me, and I was just going to hand him the keys. So no one's at his... It's in like a industrial park. So it's like 15 minutes later, I call him. I'm like, hey, how far out are you? He goes, oh, I'm down the road. I didn't know you had it unloaded. I said, do you not read your messages? But he's just going to Zelle me, and I'm just going to leave the keys here. The only reason I'm like in a rush is because I'm running out of time on my ELD. Got about 45 minutes farther up the road to get to where the hotel I want to stay at tonight. And I think I got like, before I started walking up here, I had an hour and 5 minutes. So I got a little bit of time, but it's just like, if something were to happen, I just don't want that, want a violation. So I'm running up here real quick and throw these keys under the mat and I'm out of here. So you know, obviously, we're in a single cab. Look at this nice little Comfort Inn we found, and Huron, Ohio, right here on the river. It was only like 70 bucks. And I think right down here is a little bar and grill, which I'm gonna get dinner from. So we've only got that one left, and that'll deliver tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock, which will be nice, but maybe our room will have a view of the water.